Hello everybody and welcome, and today we are going to be playing some Dimir Familiars. This is a deck that obviously nobody plays, and it's a deck that's not even in the meta game, but I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Instead of going for the combo kill, which by the way there is one in this deck, combining Ghostly Flicker with Archaeomancer and Black Mage's Rod, if you have two Nightscape Familiars on the board, you basically drain the opponent out for infinite. This deck focuses mostly on bouncing and value. Since we are black, we're obviously playing Refurbished Familiar, and then the rest are a lot of blue spells that are reduced by the Nightscape Familiar, and it so happens that a lot of them are bounce spells and or things that actually want to be bounced. So we have the Crouch and Relic, Dreamstalker, Geist Wave, Omen of the Sea, Prohibit and Snap. Every one of these is cost reduced and they work amazingly together, and we also have 3 Ghostly Flickers. We also have 2 Archaeomancers for this quote-unquote loop, and we have Refurb because it works great as a bounce target and it's just a good card in general. Lorien Revealed is great in this deck, especially because the family reduces that, so it's actually a very reasonably priced draw spells in some games. And then we have 1 Thoughtcast, which I think there is enough affinity lands to maybe play more of them if you actually want to, so there is actually no problem in doing that, but I've decided to go only for 1. You could replace like 1 Omen of the Sea with this with another Thoughtcast if you want, and then this mana base is very like artifact heavy to support the one of Thoughtcast and the Refurbished Familiar. The sideboard, we have more things that can be cost reduced: Negate, Sand Scatter, and then 3 Blue Blast against red decks. We have 2 Tiding Blades here and 2 Arms of Adars, great against Terrors. The Tiding Blades, Boggles, White Heroic. They can be Ghostly Flickered as well, or obviously bounced back to hand. 2 Navigator's Compasses against Burn. Not many great options in Dimmer, but I think Compass is fine, also fixes. And 2 Nihilist Spellbombs as a very good card against graveyards. The main thing to look for in this deck, maybe some issues it could have, is the balance of draw, bouncing, and removal. So if you feel like you are very light on removal and you need more, there is no issue with taking out maybe a Snap, Geist Wave, or an Omen of the Sea and adding more cast downs or something like that. And with that in mind, let's see if this deck can win and how it works. Alright, we go first against Logic Air Force, and looks kinda solid. We see no familiar, but still extremely playable. Let's keep this one. They move to 6, move to 5. Wow, okay. Let's play Mistvault Bridge. Turn 2 we can actually Relic, because turn 3 we can Refurb, hold up Prohibit. They go Aquifer. I'll draw. Find an Archaeomancer. That's nice, actually. I'm gonna go for a Vault of Whispers here, and like I said, I'm gonna go for the Relic. Find a Dreamstalker. Nice find, nice find. Okay, it looks like a Dimir Tower. Nope, Dimir Fairies. Okay. You can hold the Prohibit up. Let's draw. Find a Mistvault Bridge. Still want to hold the Prohibit up, so I'm gonna go land, play Refurb, see what they discard. In this spot, Thoughtcast could be castable. Yeah, it could, but at the same time, there are also a lot of hands where you don't see a single artifact land. But I think, you know, some number of Thoughtcasts could definitely be good. We see they discarded Snuff Out. It's pretty tempting to, instead of holding Prohibit, just once the Crouch and Relic, not gonna lie, with the Dreamstalker. I kinda like that this turn, since Snuff Out is gone. We could even let this Fairy Seer not be blocked. He draw, by the way, Mistvault Bridge. We could let this Fairy Seer not be blocked and kinda go for something like block later with Dreamstalker, but I don't really know. It's possible they don't have enough lands to. I doubt they play Bramboros, although they could. They cycle Lorien, so they have a land, and they will play Augur of Bolus, but let's see what they get. Nothing, or what? It's like they didn't get anything, which is unlucky, actually. They usually have hits. Okay. I think I will start things off with the Kinda wanna hold up the Prohibit though. Let me just play Mistvault Bridge and say go, actually. I think that's fine. We'll find an island with Lorien. We're chillin'. We're chillin'. I wanna have the control over playing Prohibit if possible, so. And Familiars would be Familiar would be really good if we find that. Nothing. Okay. End step. Let's go Lorien. We'll pick up a regular island here. Here it is. Next turn. They have counter spells up, so I need to be careful. They could have a spell stata. I think I'm gonna go for a Crouch and Relic first, which works. Find a Snap. How interesting. Snap is cool. I like it. I could go Bridge. Think I'll just play the island though. And am I attacking? I don't think I am at all. Snapping back even the Dreamstalker could be really nice. You know, play Fairy Seer. I'm definitely not prohibiting that. Though I could, but I don't think I will. I think snapping a Ninja if they go for that could be cool. Go to attacks. Swing with a Fairy? Question mark. No. Okay. Think I will snap my Dreamstalker here and step. It's a weird use of a snap, right? But I think it's fine. I like it. And untap these lands. Do you want to do anything with these lands? I could Dreamstalker back a Refurb, and I could crack a Crouch and Relic, though that's a little too much. I think I'll just take the value here. Draw. Archaeomancer, interesting. Let me go Dreamstalker. We'll bounce the Relic again. We'll try to spell stutter it. I will prohibit. Could be mean, and actually I have a lot of card draw already, so could be really mean and go for this. But this is just more cards. I like more cards. Give me more cards. Okay, I have no counter magic, so there is no reason holding up anything. I'll just go Crouch and Relic. Okay, land, done, and let's do that. I was playing Dimir and Abjure. Do you mean the last game or did you play it generally? Cast down my boy. Okay, already gotten its value. That's a swing for a lot. I have a ninja, obviously, so not gonna block. No? What? Okay, that's fine. Find a Geist Wave, that's nice. I'll swing. We can Geist Wave. We can also lure in Revealed, because maybe we can find a... I also want Archaeomancer on the board, not gonna lie. I think I want Archaeomancer on the board. I'm gonna play Archaeomancer. I'll return a Prohibit, and I'm gonna play Mistwall Bridge. We can Geist Wave Refurb and step, or we can Prohibit. If they are scared of Prohibit, we can just Prohibit, you know? If they don't play into Prohibit, we can Geist Wave a Refurb, which works really well too. A lot of swings here, that's reasonable. Ninja? No, okay. I think I will try to Geist Wave my guy. If they have Spell Stutter, it's okay. They have a hard counter spell, sure. Let's draw a card then. Finally found a Nightscape Familiar. This is gonna be fun. Let's play a Nightscape Familiar, and we're gonna start cooking here. Prohibit costs 1. That's already awesome. This little guy costs 3. I'll do that. Let's play it. Let's return Geist Wave again. You can Geist Wave, replay Refurb, hold up Prohibit. That's pretty disgusting. Unless they can't snuff this out. This is foolproof. Before I do this, don't get too excited. Let's go to combat. Let's attack with the Refurb. Swing for 2. Let me Geist Wave back to Refurb. Draw. Win this first game. That's nice. Okay, so we are against regular Dimir Fairies. That's fine. I think Ascent Scatter is awesome. I think Arms of Hadar is cool. I think Tiding Blade could be relatively nice in this one, to be honest. They will probably bring a Nulls though, so maybe not go too crazy with this. I don't think Snap is particularly awesome, although it's fine. I'm not gonna lie, I have some trouble sideboarding. I think I will go with some Omen of the Seas to be gone. And the Black Mage's Rod, I like creatures against them is the thing. I like creatures. I think we can get rid of one Geist Wave as well, honestly. I think they should be fine. Okay, now they are going first. And I can't really complain about this hand. It's pretty good. It's decently weak to Spell Stutter, but it's still fine. Let's keep this one. Aquifer, sure. Seed of the Synod, hello, hello. Let's go Mistwall Bridge. Seer, okay. We could cast this down. I mean it. We really could. Do I want to? I don't really know. I'm a little scared of ninjas. If they cast me down, it kinda sucks, but I think we could just play Refurb as well. Find a Geist Wave. Okay, that's fine. Okay, if they have a Null, it sucks, but it sucks on the Rod too. I'll just go Refurb. They have a Null. Yep. Okay, this already sucks. But we'll do our best. Roll a ninja there, right? No? Okay. That makes me happy at least. Relic. Relic is pretty good. We actually have no artifact hate. Almost forgot. We don't need to win through the artifacts energy though, so that's fine. Looks like they're keeping up a counterspell. Or worse. Prohibit. I think I'm just playing a Seat of the Synod, no? I'm passing the turn. Playing into Spell Stutter here is crazy. Playing an Aqueduct doesn't seem too amazing because I want a 2 mana up. So I'm gonna do this. Just pass the turn. We have Prohibit, we have Geist Wave, we have a lot of stuff. The Ninja we can try to cast down, unless the Ninja is small, at which point that sucks. Okay, we take 1. I hope it's 1. Nice. Play an Aquifer and step, sure. Find an Omen of the Dead, that's not bad. I'll play the Aqueduct, leave 2 mana up, it's fine. Bounce Seed. Could tap 1 more. I don't have any 1 mana removal here. I'm just gonna pass the turn. Okay, nothing. Stone Cold, nothing. Okay, kind of wall. Think I'm trying going for the Black Mage's Rod. If they have double Spell Stutter, it would hurt. But if they don't, we're fine. Maybe I should have waited 1 more turn, honestly. Okay, so if they have exactly double Spell Stutter, that sucks hard. But I'll do my best. Okay, that's fine. If they have a hard counter spell, that's okay. Well, exile the cast down for sure. This resolved, exactly what we wanted. Beautiful. Now we ping them every time we deal damage, so we are winning the damage race. Thorn of the Black Rose would suck, but we have a cast down and the Geist Wave. Well, Geist Wave isn't really good against Thorn. They will snuff this out and play a Thorn. I think we lost if that happens. So this aggressive snuff out is definitely Thorn of the Black Rose. So I think we're cooked, sadly. No? Interesting. Find a Geist Wave. I think I'll play the Wall. I will just Geist Wave my Black Mage's Rod. Works. Draw an Archaeomancer. Pretty cool. Well, it's actually not that cool, but I'm gonna play the Rod. Okay, that's it. This relic kinda sucks. We can like sequence it well. If we sequence it well, it's actually still really good. Yeah, relic me. We can still return this. They have to like correct this fully to get rid of me. So I think we should be okay. Ninja, finally drew one. No? Okay. 1, 2, cast down. This will be tapped if I prohibit. Let me prohibit. I don't think they have another spell starter. They would be lucky if they drew one. I think they don't have one. Okay. They will exile this. Wait, they don't have mana, I think. Please don't play land. Okay. This is not looking too bad. They don't have the mana. We can literally cast down Archaeomancer. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do that. Let's do it, I think. Bounce back the cast down. Great value here. They missed the relic window, so we have the Archaeomancer, which has gotten us value, which is really sweet. Searing Landscape. Thorn? Thorn. No, Lorien. Okay, sure. Still don't have a land, so we can abuse this guy. Kinda. Snuff out. Aggressive. Exile me. Okay. If I had mana up, I could have flashed an Omen. That would be sick. Nightscape Familiar. Hello. Hello. Let's play you. Oh my god, this is gonna be cinema. Relic. Flicker even. Oh my lord. That's crazy. How hard should I go on this? I think leaving up 2 for regenerate is more than reasonable. So I think leaving up Geist Wave is pretty good. I think we just say go. This is pretty hard to get rid of, surprisingly. If they Arms of Hadar, and Geist Wave, Fairy Miscreant, that's absolutely fine. If they play a second one, that's not so fine, not gonna lie. Second main, end step. I think I'll chill and I'll just Geist Wave my Relic. 1, 2, spell starter, no response. I think I will try to cast this down. They knew about it, so they must have another one. They knew about the cast down. Okay, they didn't, I guess. They'll exile cast down, sure. Refurb, awesome. Draw, okay, infinite draws. Draw. Ascend Scatter, that's a great find. Let's play the Relic for 1 again. Mistvault Bridge, we found land drop 2. Let's play Refurb. 1, Annul. I could try go for like a weird flicker here, where I flicker Black Mage's Rod, Crouch, and Relic, trying to find a counter spell. I could. I think I'm gonna do that. Let me flicker these 2 things. Relic, another flicker. Wow. Black Mage's Rod. I could try flickering one more time. I think it's too much. So we will just let this thing go. And they are forced to crack here, because we will try to Omen of the Dead this. So they are forced to crack here. I will definitely swing. They are forced to crack the Relic if they don't want me to get this guy back. Could hold up Ghostly Flicker. I don't think I will. This Omen is amazing with the, well, okay, Ghostly Flicker doesn't work with it, but I will do this now. Always yield to the Black Mage's Rod. Let me try that. Do you crack the Relic? You better do. Yep, here it is. Play Mistvault Bridge saying go. We could Crouch and we have Ascend Scatter up though, so that's nice. If they have a way to kill this familiar, it sucks, but we are still miles ahead, and we can Ghostly Flicker. No, I actually can't Ghostly Flicker the Omen. I can't. Still keep thinking I can. I can't. He'll Brainstorm, that's fine. We'll go Fairy Seer. I think I'm gonna Ascend Scatter the Fairy Seer. Ping them. We can draw 4 with this Ghostly Flicker. Christ, pretty disgusting. They will. Okay, Miscreant, that's a better one. You draw, friend. You got it. You have 3 fairies now. It's kind of cool too. Never mind. Not enough mana for a spell starter anyway, so that's pretty good. I can Arms, but I'm not super scared. They don't have enough for ninja, so let's have some fun. Find a vault. Let me Crouch and Relic. I want more familiars. Let me just let me Ghostly Flicker, do 1, 2. We'll draw crazy 4 cards for 3. It's pretty wild. We went to 0 against Dimir Fairies. This game felt good on the other hand. So much value. I loved it. GG. GG. Okay, we got a next game against Nelson Fae and find the double fam hand, which is good, definitely. Though we are going second, so if they are fast, this could be a problem, but we will do our best. Slamming a fam on 2 is pretty good. It's basically a must remove creature. They go Dross Forge Bridge. Okay. Could be Affinity. Probably is Affinity, actually. We will definitely play this Mistvault Bridge and say go. Could go Refurb if I'm feeling a little scared that this will die. Okay, probably not Grixis then. Oh, it's Jund. Okay. They have less removal in Jund, so we may just try to slam the Nightscape Familiar, honestly. Bojuka Book is a very good find. We'll go Seed. Let me go Nightscape Familiar. With this costs 3 minus 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. You'll Wildfire my thing. They really think we don't play any basic lands? Why? I'll pick up my island. Why not ramp instead? They probably have cast down then. Or not. Sure. Ghostly Flicker. Okay. I think I will just play only 1 familiar. I will go Omen of the Sea. No response. Black Mage's Root Archaeomancer. I like Rod, kinda. I think it's quite nice. Archaeomancer, we already have the Flicker. This could be the start of something good. But this draw is quite heavy. heavy. Quite heavy. This is an artifact. I'll go, okay. I will, man, we have some shuffle effects, I think. I hope. Yeah, we do. I think I'll bottom the Archaeomancer for now, but I will top the Rod. I kind of want it. And I think it's time for an island. We can hold up the regenerate thing and even flicker, or we could straight up go for a Black Mage's Rod. If they play Shaman, I'm pretty cooked. Although I do have another Nightscape Familiar, which is nice. I think I'm gonna go for the Black Mage's Rod, actually. Being a little aggressive. They didn't seem to have cast them last time, so I will try to do this. The Wildfire my land was a weird play. Got me off of an artifact source, but still. Maybe I should play one, I should probably play one Swamp though in the deck. I think that's fine. So now we have 2 artifacts, -1 cost from this. Yeah, I like this. I like this. The Ghostly Flicker is starting to get a lot of value, and with Bohuka Book it's even better, so that's great. I have 3 flickers in the deck, so I need to keep that in mind. So the Black Mage's Rod resolves after a couple minutes of them being AFK, but I think Magic Land was bugged for them for a bit. We will definitely attack with the Nightscape. Sadly no regenerate here. I'm kind of banking on the fact they don't have any shamans. If they do have a shaman it sucks, but we do have the flicker. It's not the end of the world, I think. 1, 2, Wildfire, sure. They had 3 Wildfires, that's wild. And fire too. Search for tapped mountain. They have this. Is this a cast down? Is my question. Draw. Island is a good draw. We have 2 artifacts, which means the guy costs 2, Thoughtcast then costs 1. That's nice. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Let's go to combat. I definitely want to make them feel the pressure a little bit, at least. So I think I'm gonna do that. If I had a way to play one more artifact, I think I will go Refurbish Familiar. I think I'm gonna hold up Ghostly Flicker in case something goes wrong. I think I wanna Ghostly Flicker Refurb Omen, probably. I was on Goldfish, building this Dimir but gave up. Well, I'm not saying this is the best version, still experimenting. We'll leave up Ghostly Flicker, I think. Sounds pretty good. Still experimenting, of course, but, you know, trying to have some fun with it. And Dimir Familiars is definitely one of the decks you wouldn't expect to work, even halfway. Dredge technically a meta deck? Yeah, definitely a meta deck, but a lot of tier 1 decks can kind of beat it. Yeah, it feels like a worse spy in this meta game. I feel like Dredge represents what a balanced graveyard combo deck should be. I think Spy is a little over it. Some decks hard to lose to it, yeah. Is this a 4th? They had 4 cleansing Wildfires. I'm not kidding, 4. That's crazy. This is wild, by the way. I'm waiting for Spy to get banned so Druid can climb to the top. Yep, your mono green Spy deck is gonna be good soon, I believe it. So will you cast me down or what is happening? Little sketch. Should I Ghostly Flicker anyway? Oh, they're doing something here. They tapped the forest. I don't know what's going on. Wellspring, right? Lambus, sure. I think I will Flicker in response to the Lambus, actually. Well, I don't think they play Blasts. I will make the call and say they don't play Galvanic Blasts. My god, 4 Wildfires. That's crazy. Okay, I will... Well, now... Oh, I can't Flicker that. That's fine. That's reasonable. I will Flicker Refurb and Rod then. Okay, they both work, which is good. We have some Thoughtcast action here, which finally is actually in a great spot. I think this is a great turn for Bojuka Book too. We find a Geistwave. That's great. That's just great. We'll go for Thoughtcast. Snap, Geistwave, Mistvault Bridge. Lord. Let me Bojuka Book them. I think if they have a Blood Fountain, this could suck hard. I'm so ready to like Geistwave and Snap and everything and just destroy their hand. Should I? We'll go to combat first. I kind of don't have a plan B if I do that, so maybe I just should react to their removal. Looks like a cast down. No, just sacking a Lambus. Okay. So they will be up to 6 cards, which is quite nice for them. It feels really tempting to do that, especially with this Black Mage's Rod. I think I will leave up Snap, but I want to Geistwave this Refurb at least. It's a lot of damage. Ghostly Flicker? Lord. Wait. I can Snap and then Flicker because it costs 1 less. That's crazy. Okay. Oh no, this costs 2 less. God, okay, that sucks. So I can play a Familiar or leave up all that. I think I will leave up probably all that because I don't have mana if I don't. Yeah, I can't Flicker this Omen, which sucks kind of bad, but Snap costs 1. I think I want to keep that up. Flicker isn't very good without Refurb on the board. Yeah, so if they have like a... I think it's fine, honestly, I'll Refurb. If they have like a Shaman, it's still okay, I think. Refurb doesn't die to it. They discard a Hydra, okay. We've accidentally made the Dimir Storm deck. Yeah, we're close to it. Okay, here's the Shaman. Sack the clue. We get it. Toxin. White Toxin. You just want to gain the life, I guess. Sure. That's fine. We just equip the rod to the guy and keep going. If If I equip the rod and then Ghostly Flicker, how does this work? Chrysalis? Okay. Missed you, my friend. Missed you. Draw. Oh my god, they're dead, no? Probably not, honestly, but still, cool. If I snap this guy back, I think I'm just gonna chill. I think I'm just gonna go Black Mage's Rod. You have to play the bridge. And I think Nightscape Familiar is a pretty good play. Yeah, we can flicker it. If they have another Shaman, that sucks, but I think it's fine. I could snap this guy, untap 2 lands, hold up Ghostly Flicker, be like really aggressive, but I think I'm gonna keep that for the rod. Wait, so interesting place. I think I'll pass on the 2 damage here. I'll keep up snap ready. You can snap flicker if they go fountain. Okay, swing. Cool. Nothing. Okay, next turn. Fine. Fine. Island, sure. Let me do some equipping here. Shall we snap the guy? I think why not? Let's snap the Riding Chrysalis. Draw card, sure. Untap the bog and the island. Let's go to combat. We'll swing with everything. If I flicker these guys, how exactly does it work? I obviously can flicker the rod, which is fine. I can flicker this guy as well. They block like that, sure. They'll probably flicker. Pulse of Murasa, okay. On the Nyxborn Hydra. Not the Shaman, but the Nyxborn Hydra. They gain 6 though, which I don't like. I think I'll just pay 2. I will flicker Bog Refurb. Choose their graveyard. They'll discard. I should have made them discard first. They play Badger Mole. Should have made that was a mistake. I should have made them discard first. But I guess that's fine. We hit them for 3 anyway. Close to that. They have a how is the guy called? A Riding Chrysalis in hand though. Okay, Chrysalis. OFC. Second main. Okay, let me just crack the Omen. Another Omen and Prohibit. Well, we can prohibit anything they do, which is awesome. And I like Omen to draw into it. I'm for it. It's a non-creature spell we can cast. I like this. But we need to top this first and then top the Omen. I love it. Great finds. Let's draw. Let me equip this Refurb. Let's go for the Omen. 2 damage. Another Omen into Prohibit. Wait, that's even better. They are not dead, but okay, now it's not 4 but 2. I think all the important spells cost 2 anyway. I'll top the Prohibit, I'll top the Omen. They have no counter magic. Nah, we will Omen main phase in case they draw like a cast down in response to it. It's always yield. They go to 3. Dreamstalker is really good. I'll go top. I'll find the Prohibit. And then Dreamstalker returns Omen. Hopefully we win. If I attack with everything that doesn't make any sense, they will just block Refurb, sack the tokens. Yeah. I can also just regenerate the guy, you know, this guy right there. We don't need him, by the way, so maybe we won't. I don't really know. The only problem, this costs 3. Yeah, okay, another Chris probably. Yep, that's fine. We don't care about your board presence anymore. Swing maybe. Yep, not blocking. Waiting for Prohibit. Waiting for the Dreamstalker to do its thing. Oh, Toxin. I'll Prohibit the Toxin all day. Yeah, no life for you. We win the first game. Beautiful. Against Jund, that's impressive. But the second game shall be much more difficult, I think. We need spell bombs. We need... I don't think any of these are that great. I think Negate is great, though. And Ascent Scatter is quite important. Especially Ascent Scatter. I think we can bring in like 2 Blue Blast, maybe 1 Negate. The question is, what do we get rid of? I think since we have so much other counter magic, maybe some Prohibits. Do you like the Refurb plan? I think we do. They will definitely bring in the Red Blast, so maybe I should go triple Blue Blast instead of the Negate here. I think that's fine. Okay, we got the bug of visuals. Okay, here it is. Ghostly Flicker, I don't know, I probably want 1 less Omen of the Sea. This sideboarding is hard, dude. We didn't see a single Lorien, but 1 Flicker, I guess. I love Geist Wave, they're really good. Snap, I don't think we need Snap. I think Cast Down is actually nice in a way. Let's go 1 less Stalker. Stalker. I guess Omen, it's fine. Okay, so let's see if this was a correct sideboard. They went to 61 cards, notably. Do we think this hand is good? I think it's very good. Let's keep it. They have definitely stuff like Duress, so I need to worry about that. Just Refurb on 2, Refurb on 3. Hold up Geist Wave. Even without the Nightscape Fam, I like it. For a mountain, interesting. Mountain, okay. Draw, see what we get. So they can't Wildfire on 2 anyway. They could hardcast the Shaman, but that doesn't matter. Looks like an open Red Blast of theirs, so I'll just go Mistle Bridge. Does a flickered creature return with Summoning Sickness? Yes, it does. It does. If no haste, there is Summoning Sickness. I've never flickered as a haste creature, so I'm not even sure if that's true, but I think that's the case. In next turn, wait, do they just That one land. Oh, well, awesome. They're really waiting with their 4 Pyroblasts in their hand. They had like one lander with 4 Pyros, and we're just gonna slam refurbs. Well, at least I hope we will. Let me go Seed of the Synod. Let's start with the refurb. Next turn we can refurb Blue Blast / Geistwave. We can also just refurb Aqueduct, but we would need to Aqueduct this Mistwall Bridge, which is not that great. Gasdown's gone, okay. That's a good card to get rid of, let's say. Didn't find a second land, we win the game. I guess that sometimes happens, I don't know. GG. Okay, so Sardole is the first opponent, and they decide to play first. We have a pretty good hand. We have all the colors we basically need. We have Omen of the Sea, Omen of the Dead. I think this hand is pretty good. They say they love my videos, that's awesome. Awesome to hear. This is definitely a keep. They move to 6 though. They move to 5, okay. Okay, so they keep the 5, okay. Put 2 cards back. And I would love to see what they are before I go for the Nightscape Familiar. Okay, Seed of the Synod. Interesting. I think we will have the same start mostly here. Courage and Relic. I almost want to go for the Vault, because if they go like Refurbish Familiar, we can discard the Nightscape Familiar, flash in the Omen of the Dead, return back the Nightscape Familiar. I'm gonna go Vault of Whispers here, actually. Here is the link to my Ores of Chitter in the red stack. I think you will need to go on Twitch for that, sadly. Okay, this is not a refurb on 2, so that's nice. So is it good to just slam the Familiar? I don't think we need to. I think we can just go Seat of the Synod and play a Crouch and Relic, right? We can just play that. Like, we can absolutely wait with the Familiar. I don't think we are running anywhere. 2 mana. Is this Omen of the Sea? No, it's Abandoned Attachments, which doesn't proc a Snacker, but they discard the Thoughtcast. Interesting. Maybe we had a similar idea here, but let's see what they do. This could just be the Dimir control deck with like Abjure and stuff. Okay, they hardcast MCH, but let me draw. Ooh, we find Prohibit. We could actually start cooking here. I definitely want to play the Dreamstalker. I would love to play a Familiar into Dreamstalker into Prohibit, but I'm not sure if that's possible. I guess I can go just Dreamstalker and wait. That's kind of reasonable, right? It blocks pretty well. We move to 5. If they have removal spells, we can actually just Omen of the Dead. Nah, I think I'm going for the Nightscape Familiar here. Even if they kill it, we have the Omen, so that's pretty good. I'll actually play a Seat of the Synod, and I played Omen of the Sea. I wanted to play the Dreamstalker. I think I trolled a little bit. I should have, well, that was terrible. I wanted to play the Dreamstalker, I misclicked on the Omen, but I should have, even if I wanted to play the Omen, I should have left mana for the Prohibit, so. Okay, we see some stuff here. Let me bottom this. I think I'll top the Blade. I think it's reasonable. So they will get to loot, which isn't great. Pauper Dad, what's up? Yeah, this was supposed to be the Dreamstalker bouncing the Relic, by the way, all day. Because now we can't really block, which sucks. Yep, no blocks. Okay, they will loot. Somehow only learned now that Sunscape Familiar is a part of the cycle. Does the same for each of color allies? Yeah, I also knew only about the Familiar for a very, very long time. They hardcast another Moonsacred Hacker. Okay, this is okay. So let me go to draw step. Find the Dimir Aqueduct. Okay, so what is our turn looking like? I think I would like to leave a Prohibit, so I'm gonna go Tiding Blade. I will get rid of a Ninja. We will play a Dreamstalker first. Bounce the Crouch and Relic. Okay, find a land. And do we leave a Prohibit? I think we do. Let's leave a Prohibit. Let's not attack. Like a cast down on the Nightscape would suck, so let's leave a Prohibit. Okay, we can't really counter that, can we? Sure. I think we discard the Mistwall Bridge. Well, we have only 1 black now. I think it's the Dimir Aqueduct. That's it? Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay, let's draw. Find a Vault. Would be nice to find some, like, action. Let me play Krajan for 1. Pretty cool. The meta is wide open. I like it that way. Absolutely. Absolutely, I like it too. A lot of decks are kinda competitive, which I love too. Okay, a lot of lands. We play 19 only, but doesn't look that way. We can sack this to scry too. For now, we'll leave a Prohibit open. We can cast it for 3. Yeah, I think I'll just go Mistwall Bridge then and do nothing. We are chilling. We are the control deck after all. If they attack with the Refurb, flip it with a Ninja, that's a little annoying, but we can also just sacrifice the Omen Scry too. You know, swing with the Refurb, but I don't think I have flies and we have no Refurbs yet, so okay. Just 2 damage, pretty cool. 1, 2, Relic. We will Prohibit the Crouch and Relic. Do we tap this with the Krajan and draw? I don't think so. Not yet anyway. Wow, they are getting flooded hard here. Okay, maybe I tap this guy after all. Yeah, I think I'll do. No attacks. Think I'm doing the Relic thing here. So let me do that. Let me tap this. If we find a Flicker, it's still good value. We find a Bog, god damn. We are finding all the lands. We play 19 of them. So this is like kind of crazy. I should have maybe scried first. I can do that end step though. Okay, I'll just go end step. It's okay. Hey Swaylar, what's up? Question, is Golem Foundry worth playing in a non-combo deck just as a value piece to eventually make some buddies? think it depends on the deck. If you have recoverable ways to go for artifacts, I think it's good. If you don't, I'm not sure if I would go for it. Let's sack this Omen. We need some action. Okay, refurb is cool. I think refurb's fine. If we block, we can return it with the Omen. That's nice. Okay, I think I'll bottom blade. I will top the refurb. I want to cast the refurb. Okay, let me play refurb. It can be spell stuttered, which is very good. If they counter it, we can Omen it. Okay, cool. I think we will Omen it eventually. Let's see what they discard. Hacker. I don't think it's time for a bog yet, so I'm just gonna go swamp and do nothing. Not great, you know, but it is what it is. Maybe we need more cardo in this deck, I don't know. But I think it's fine. We didn't find a single Geist Wave and stuff, so they will abandon attachments. Let's see what that is. Snacker maybe? No, Seed of the Synod, okay. They'll bog my graveyard, that's fine. Maybe should have attacked first, if that's their plan, to bog this guy. Although we can Omen in instant speed, which is nice to do nothing. Okay. We're just staring each other at the face. I don't mind those games. They go refurb, I don't even mind. Let me discard this Vault of Whispers. Don't need that many black sources. Geist Wave is good. Do we Geist Wave a refurb and draw? Is that fine? That's cool. Let me attack with the refurb first. Let's see if they block. You shouldn't need more card draw. Yeah, I got definitely flooded. Like finding this many lands is crazy, right? If they block, I might Omen and then Geist Wave. I might let it die so the Omen gets some value. Because we can draw from the second refurb. Let's see if they block. If they don't, I'm just gonna Geist Wave. They do. Okay, we'll let it die. Let me Omen of the Dead back the refurb. They shouldn't have any counter magic. Refurb is back. And I think I'm doing this before counter magic is possible. Scotty. Ooh, counter spell gone. Nice. Wait, Geist Wave costs only 2, that's sick. Let me Geist Wave back the refurb. And this is some card draw. Oh, another refurb, hello. Don't have that many black sources, but let me refurb anyway. Seed of the Synod, cool. I think it's time for a bog. You got 18 cards that say draw on it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Obviously the count still could be adjusted maybe, but we'll see. If they play the card, unless it's a draw card, the refurb does stuff anyway, which is nice. Okay. We have Lorians in the deck. Wow, this is actually crazy, by the way. Let me refurb. It works. Okay, they discard whatever they have. It was a land, I think. Was Bone... Oh, they're playing this deck. Yeah, I know this deck. This one's cool. Since they play refurbs, I think I'm just gonna play this island, leave up some seeds. We're chilling, right? This has regenerate on it, and I think I'm actually sucking this Omen end step. We definitely need some gas. Even like an Archaeomancer for Geist Wave would be insane value here. Let me subscribe to. I do have some thought about Behold the Multiverse not working. Well, yeah, I didn't... Oh, Geist Wave is sick. I really didn't like Behold the Multiverse in these decks in general. But you can see this version is a lot different than the previous one though, so that's that. Okay, let me swing for 4. We'll Geist Wave later. Spell Stutter doesn't do it, so that's nice. Let me try this. Blade. Okay. Make them discard first. Mistwald Bridge. Oh, they kept one smart. Let's go Blade. Hacker.
Hi.
Okay, I think we can attack for 1 here. I'm not sure. Never mind, I skipped combat. That's fine. Excited to finally catch a stream. Been watching you on YouTube for some time. Love this channel. Chase, thank you. That means a lot. Okay, we win the first game. That's also great. I know what they are playing, and we need Sand Scatters. Arms are not great actually. Nihilist Spellbombs are pretty good in this matchup. Negates are actually not that great as well. I like rods. I like cast downs. I think some blades could go, like 1 cast down maybe. I think 1 Omen of the Sea. I like the Omen of the Dead in this deck. I'm gonna get rid of 1 Ghostly Flicker in this one. It's funny how there are both decks that can OTK an opponent from 40 life and control decks that draw tons of cards. Yeah, kinda welcome to Pauper, that's true. I like the metagame right now, it's decently diverse. It's not like some cards aren't just very strong, but you can play a lot of stuff and be successful, which feels great. Okay, we somehow found the Omen of the Dead again in the hand. Cool. We have a lot of we don't have much stuff to bounce, but a lot of stuff that gains value when you bounce it. It's a good hand though, let's keep this one. Mistwald Bridge, okay. We could go for that too. I think I will. Do they refurb us? Probably, right? No, they put a snacker on the board. Never mind, they discard a swamp. That makes me happy. Draw, seed. Okay, a lot of lands, but Black Mage's Rod is here. You can Geist Wave that if they try to kill it. It's pretty cool. Hey, here's Refurb. I'll discard this island here. Okay, looks like they have a counter spell. Interesting. So I'll just pass the turn probably. Spell Bomb. Yeah, this looks like a spell starter angle, doesn't it? I'm just gonna play a seed and gonna pass the turn. Would I trade? Absolutely not. They'll try to duress me. Do I cycle the Lorien so they have these 3 choices? I think I will. Pick up an island. It could be the Aquifer, but let's do an island. I think it's gonna be the Geist Wave probably, but we will see. Yeah, Behold feels a little bad early game, yeah. Especially with this deck, since the Behold isn't cost reduced. Obviously the Foretell is, but the cost you actually pay after you Foretell, but still not very good. They take Omen of that. I wouldn't expect that. That's weird. More lands. I mean, we can play the control game. Let's attack first. If I Spell Bomb and they have a Spell Stutter, that sucks. If I Geist Wave this token, that's anti-synergy. Although I could Geist Wave, replay the Rod, and none of them really can be Spell Stuttered, which is nice. So I'll do that, I think. Let me pick up the Rod. Works. Okay, we draw another land. Let's replay the Rod. We have a token left. Does this get counterspelled? Yes. Okay. Cool. Fine. Okay, maybe more bounce targets is something we could do. We can always play more Omen of the Seas. They could flip a Ninja. If they do, it sucks. Good. Ashes of Hadar seems good. I think they're winning through... What are those hands, by the way? I'm only drawing lands. It's crazy. Let's go Nihil Spell Bomb. Okay, it works. Let's go Mistwall Bridge, say go. Let's swing. Can't block anyway. I think I'm gonna Spell Bomb, like, now. I don't have cards. I'm drawing a lot of lands, which shouldn't happen at all with 19. Okay, did you top deck a Ninja? I hope you didn't. Good. Yeah, they have a million of counter magic. I don't know how to play against that, because they're winning on board, right? Here's a Nightscape Fam, which doesn't do much. Prohibit is cool. Think I'm gonna resolve the Nightscape Familiar supported by Prohibit. Maybe that's enough. Think the Nightscape will be cool on board. It has Regenerate too. Pretty resilient against counter magic. Oh, it works. Against removal spells rather. Okay, that's it. Swing for 2. You already know. That's it. Nothing. 6 cards, nothing. No lands too. What the hell? Okay, this could be a cantrip potentially, so let's do that. Okay, sure. I'll swing for 2 again. Think I'm cracking the bomb. We have the Prohibit ready, which is nice. Swing for 2 again. It's funny, I've never activated a Regenerate ability ever, so I hope I do it right. I think you need to do it before, right? Okay, they top deck the land. Okay, I didn't use my Spell Bomb, which is kind of a mistake. They will definitely counter if I do this, so I can't really do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wait, actually. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna attack. I will try to overwhelm them if possible with, like, cards. If they, like, go all in and tap for a Mystic, that could be cool. We can Prohibit it for 3 if I understand correctly. I'm definitely cracking the bomb. We are also preventing them from doing a snacker stuff this turn. Nothing again? Sure. Nope. Finally something. Refurb. I'm gonna Prohibit that for 3. If they wanna fight over it, this, like, maybe it makes Lorien resolve. They'll go for it. Heavy counter spell, sure. So we have more chance to make Lorien resolve. I'm gonna crack a Spell Bomb before this. I wanna draw first and then make my decision. Prohibit. Okay, Lorien supported with Prohibit is good. So I'm gonna discard the Dreamstalker. They'll bog my grave. That's okay. That's okay. They have a lot of stuff here. We need removal. Okay, this is also nice, but I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Lorien. They try to counter. We have the Is this okay? Crouch and Relic time. We found 3 lands, by the way. Okay. I think we're dead. Effectively. I could tap this guy, but then I don't have enough mana to regenerate. I guess we can do 1 more turn of beating. It's reasonable. If they play a 4-drop, I might need to hold the Prohibit though. I'll risk it. I'll go this. I'm swinging. I can't block. Yeah, they are on 2 turns. They didn't fight over the Lorien, which tells me they probably don't have a counter spell. Nothing. Let me crack this relic. Never miss a land drop. Yeah. Oh, hey, here's more. Like, what the hell? Archaeomancer. Can return Prohibit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lorien. Bro, what the hell are we finding? We're not dead, I guess. Do we just leave up counter magic? Bro, this is so weird. Like, there's no stuff to do. I guess it's because I removed my counter spells, in a way. Do I just play the Archaeomancer for 3, then leave up a counter spell? Or do I just wait? I think I'm just playing Aquifer and waiting. I don't know. I'm gonna swing for 4. For 2. They would swing for 4 if they didn't have the stun counter. Tiding Blade would be great. You know, a lot of stuff would be great, actually. Here's a relic. I don't think I care. Snacker. The Sun Scatter. I'm thinking maybe they have a hard counter spell. I would be happy to Prohibit, honestly. That's it? Okay. Attack for 2. We need to find action. If we don't, we're dead. We are probably dead anyway. Refurbs go crazy here. He got flooded like crazy though. Okay. Yeah. Refurb works, I think. So, okay. That's good. Let me refurb. We can do a Stalker turn. This is pretty good, actually. Vault of Whispers. Let me Stalker back to refurb. I love this for 1 mana. The Familiar kind of works in this, kinda. Now we're not dead yet. Well, we are actually. Okay. So we're dead? We just lost? Yeah. Let's play this. I could have Archaeomancer Lorien though. Can I still do that? Can I still do that? Let me try. Yes, but I need to find the 1-drop. Oh no. Or yeah, this doesn't work. I should have done that, I think, instead of the Reaper, but I think it doesn't win. You put the regeneration shield at instant speed, the shield stays until end of turn, until a creature would die. When you regenerate, the creature becomes tapped and is removed from combat, right? Okay, that's simple. When you put it like this, that's cool. Let's go Lorien, but we lost. Is there a way for me to prevent like this? I don't think so. Let's concede this game. They won. Is Compass necessary? It shouldn't be. Grimbauble feels good. Okay. I don't think the Essence Scatter is that great after all. It's just fine. I like Grimbaubles. I like Arms, whoever said this. I think it's a good idea. -1 Geist Wave. It's 1 Arms, I think. Like the cast downs and stuff. Dreamstalker. Okay, I'll get rid of 1 Dreamstalker, bring back 1 Omen for the card draw, and that should be it. We have 62 cards. Yep, we're playing with 62 cards. I didn't count to 60 at all. Well, maybe we won't get flooded now. Still will. 62 card deck. Let's go, guys. Pretty good hand though, I'm gonna say. Pretty good hand. First main, we're gonna go Mistwell Bridge. They play Bone Shard, so I need to be kinda careful. More cards, more fun. Yep. I will still get flooded, so don't worry. They will duress my stuff. I take whatever you will. Crouch and Relic is a pretty nasty take, so we're gonna take that, I think. Liquor. Okay, sure. Find a Geist Wave. I think I'm gonna slam a Nightscape Familiar because we have insane turns if I do. If this survives, we have insane turns. So I'm gonna try this. We have like some crazy stuff, like infinite cards, basically. If they don't kill this, I'm happy. They will go Hard Evidence. Will they go Bone Shards? Refurb? Okay. I'm gonna try to go for the value train. I'm gonna discard a Lorien Revealed, actually. I hope I can find the land in this Relic plus Geist Wave combo. Or naturally, hey, let's go. Play Relic, find a Lorien. Let me go for this. Do nothing here. We can Geist Wave the Relic and step, or we can Geist Wave the Familiar if they try to cast it down. But the Geist Wave on the Crouch and Relic is insane, of course. Yep, let me Geist Wave the Familiar. What? Dispel? Abjure, okay, you got me. He's dead. Wait, I should have just regenerated. Right? No, I didn't have the 1 mana. I couldn't regenerate. Okay. Well, now we are in a bad position. Okay, let me reveal an island. I think I will cast this down. I think I'll take 2 and then decide what to do. Because we can sequence it that I prohibit first and then cast down. So I couldn't regenerate, I had only 1 mana up, so that's reasonable. I will take 2 here. I don't want to cast down before damage. I want to cast down end of turn. Good. 1, 2. Crouch and Relic. Definitely smells like prohibit. Omen of the Dead. It's almost good. I think I want to cast this down. Do we Omen here? We definitely can. I think I will. Very low resource game again. Nightscape Familiars back. Regenerate was replaced by Indestructible. Yeah, that sounds much better actually. They'll play Relic. I don't have a counterspell for that, so here you go. Wow, more fams. Okay. Play 1. I'll chill. I will keep the other one in my hand. In case they want to kill this, I can regenerate now. They'll crack a clue. Okay. You can also just crack a relic. Hopefully find some stuff. They have 4 cards. I'm not winning this, I think. Well, in case I find like a ghostly flicker. Island. Sure. Let's attack for 1. Cool. We can correct the Omen of the Sea and step. Hopefully find some action. Nothing. Stone Cold, nothing. Okay. Land. Let me correct the Omen of the Sea. Scry 2. Find the Refurb. That needs to be countered, at least. So I'll bottom top. I like a Refurb. Refurb's always good. Remember that. Let's play Refurbished Familiar. That will eat a counterspell, I think. Oh no. Okay. It won't. Bridge. Combat. Attack. Dimir Fams. Resi Babe. Yep. I'm gonna leave up Regenerate mana. And we could go more of the fairy route, really, if he wanted to. Or maybe we just need more value in the deck. I don't know. Maybe we're lacking value. Yeah, no response to this Crouch and Relic. Though it is really good. I think I'm gonna crack my Relic, honestly. I think we are in a leading position now. I'm gonna crack my Relic. Oh, thank you. 62 cards. Oh, 62 cards still getting flooded. Okay, sure. Let me attack. Let me try to cast the Nightscape Familiar. Play a Seed. You have double regen up. Like Lorien would be insane, but they obviously have counter magic. They will crack their relics, which is reasonable. That might refurb, yep. White-birded Cube last night, and the Regenerate on Dredge Skeletons absolutely won me the game. Yeah, Regenerate, dude, Regenerate really good. MCH, hey, that's something we can block forever. At least we can try how Regenerate works. Again, I've never used Regenerate ever. I've never played a card, or I did, but I never used the ability. That's the way to put it. Prohibit, sure. I'll just say go, I guess. They can perma-tap my refurb. Yeah, I can't prohibit that. Maybe I should play Todcast too, honestly. Maybe I should just play Todcast as well. You rest me, I need to prohibit that, sadly, but... Wait, will they counter their... They will dispel it? Okay, then take a look at my land, friend. Take a look at it. It's nice, right? Wow. They really thought we were hiding some gems in there, right? Okay, let's see. If they attack, they don't. So sure. Wow, Dimir Aqueduct. Oh man. Let's attack for 2. Let me probably just Dimir Aqueduct, back 1 island, and chill. We don't have anything though. They'll crack a relic, tap a refurb. River Boa. Oh, this one? Yeah, I've seen it in green Stompy deck sometimes. Was pretty cool. That could be cool against mono blue, which is nice. Oh, refurb. Land is gone, officially. I can attack with these familiars, right? Think I can. Yeah, we're cooked. We don't have enough card draw for this. I need to fix the deck a little bit. Fix it up. They will abandon attachments. Could be sneaky snacker. Nope. Mid-world bridge. Draw. There is no way. But I think I'll try. There's no way. Yep. Swing for 1. For Hopeless Nightmare. I did play a Dimir Bounce version and there was space for some nightmares, but in this one, you already see we are lacking card draw in every game, so we need to fix that, I think. I think card draw needs to be fixed first before we start adding threats, you know? They have a ninja. Okay. Deep Cavern Head. Yeah. Countering the Shoot Sheriff. That's hilarious. Yeah. Those are some sequences. I mean, it's like, you know, it's poker at that point. Island's gone. Arms are doing wonders. I think we're gonna try them. Let me try. They counter, we concede. They abjure. Okay, well, that's not that bad, I guess. Let's go to combat. Swing like that. Big draw. It was really good. Swing with the fam. Is there more ninjas? I hope not. There is. That's cringe. But okay. They will draw with the refurb. That's disgusting. Yeah, you got me. This doesn't reduce the ninjutsu ability, right? Yeah, they're kind of doing what I wish I was doing in a way, if you know what I mean. I could see getting rid of Lorians, playing more lands, just rebuilding the deck in general, but yeah, probably something like that. Ninjutsu is not reduced, yeah, sadly. We could play Ninja of the Deep Hours if that was the case, some copies, but with that, I don't think we will. Relic, that's cool, let's try it. I mean, if they have a third counter spell, I mean, you know, sorry, Abjure. Oh my god, that's pretty cringe, but I'll take it. Let's attack for 3, block there, yep, they swing with both, okay. So here we are gonna try it, see how it actually works. I'll use the regenerate ability. 1 regeneration shield, okay, combat damage. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. So they loot, got a snacker. Yeah, we're done. Hard evidence, draw, snacker. We can't attack ever now, which is not great. Snacker, okay, well, if we don't draw like a Lorian, I think we're cooked. They also have Abjure in hand, I think. Archaeomancer is great, but sadly they probably have Abjure, so we lose. Oh, it worked. Okay. Guess we can try to pick up Lorian revealed with this. Okay, go 3 mana for Lorian. And a Grim Bauble, which can get rid of a snacker if that's what we want to do. From the Mistwell Bridge and the Omen of the Sea. I think we're gonna go for the Omen of the Sea. Refurb. I enjoy refurbs. Bottom the Nightscape, I think. Top the refurb. Refurb. Well, what? We don't have enough artifacts. Let's play the Mistwell Bridge then. And then refurb. Okay, these regenerates are gone for now. Okay, Grim Bauble in hand, which has some value with the Surveil, for sure. Ghostly Flicker is looking juicy here. Very juicy, actually. Ghostly Flicker looking insane, honestly. I'll just chill. If you find a Ghostly Flicker and then they don't have a counter spell, bro, that's gonna be awesome. Also, I can just cry with the Omen. I think I will. No blocks from me. We go to 6. Ninja, okay. You rest my bauble away, sure. They abandon attachments. Snacker as backers, sure. They still have a refurb. Yeah, probably gonna play it now. Or not. Okay, I'll upkeep, crack, Omen of the Sea. Relic refurb. Is that good enough? So we can go Relic into refurb. Tap, it's not bad, actually. I'll do top. Cast the Relic, find the refurb. Unless they have Abjure. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Go refurb. Okay. I think I'll tap this snacker. Rod. Rod is really good. If we find this flicker, we win the game, but we can't really attack, so we can't even regenerate, which sucks a little bit. If they play the refurb, Rod is gone. Attack for 8. Well, we don't need these refurbs anymore, so let's declare blocks. These snackers. Yeah, I'm just gonna block the ninjas for the loots. There's a relic, crack a clue. Okay, Rod's gone. With Rod, I think our chance to win is gone too. Depends what we find, but I think that's mostly the case. Okay, Whispers. That marks the end of this game. GG. I think we need to rebuild this a little bit. Alright everybody, welcome back to the conclusion, and we made some changes to the deck, so it's quite a bit different from the deck. So at first I thought that Omen of the Sea is the only blue cantrip like permanent, which could fit in this deck, but then we went on Scryfall and I found out about the inverted iceberg, which is obviously better because you can flicker it with Ghostly Flicker and it counts as affinity for your refurbished familiars. So I think this card feels really good in this deck and I like it a lot more than the Omen. Not scrying is not awesome, but you still get the card, which I think is quite important. The rest of the deck, there is definitely some balancing to be done between the number of removal spells and the number of draw spells. I've found this number of draw spells quite comfortable, and the refurb really powers up the deck, so it's awesome to have more affinity in the form of the iceberg. But I basically never run out of cards with this, but obviously you may swap in some cards maybe for like a cast down. It obviously feels weird to go hard on black cards because Nightscape Familiar loves all these blue cards with 1 neutral, 1 blue pip. They just cost 1 and it feels absolutely incredible in a deck like this. So there is some balance to be found. We did play a lot of games, we lost some, won some. Deck felt pretty solid overall though. There is also a lot of decision making to be done. And I actually like this deck. It's very unique. You don't really see something like this very often. The Geist Wave, for example, shines. I like the 1 copy of Snap, and I think there is 1 copy of Thoughtcast. With the Iceberg, it could be even better to play more copies of Thoughtcast if you wanted, and go even more to the Control shell, maybe less on a Bounce shell if you wanted to. But then you would probably play Abjure or Counterspell, and the Nightscape Familiar would lose some value. So there are some trade-offs to be doing there. And the sideboard. This was kind of a makeshift sideboard I made for some matchups I had in mind, and it was good. I definitely found some cards I wanted to sideboard in against every matchup we played today, so that means there is at least something good in this one, so that was pretty cool. I really hope you enjoyed this deck and this video today. If you have some suggestions to make this deck even better, I would love to hear them down in the comments. If you want to see more brews like this, there's a link to Patreon below this video. I will be more active there from now on. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Have a great rest of your day, and bye.